They want me to feed them. I don't have nothing to eat. I don't have nothing for you. I ain't got nothing right now. In the kingdom, you're going to have plenty. They want me to feed them. I don't have nothing to eat. I don't have nothing for you. I ain't got nothing right now. In the kingdom, you're going to have plenty.
All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak. I have the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started with the lesson, I want to first start by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the sincere Akim that's pushing, teaching truth all around the four corners of the world. And shalom to sincere listeners and you sincere believers. Okay, here that was a clip that I just shown in the beginning of the video of a brother, down here in the Atlanta camp. All right, that displayed, spirituality, man. That was very spiritual. It seemed minor. It seemed, it may seem like that it was not that very important, but that was prophecy that was truly shown, because within the kingdom of heaven, all right, that will be established on the earth. Okay, animals will be harmless. Okay, from your snakes, from your crocodiles to your lions, man. Okay, so that video there, man, that was just displayed was just a foreshadowing. Okay, and it was spiritual. Okay, a spiritual man judges all things. Okay, that was spiritual, man, and it was beautiful to see. It was beautiful to see, because that you don't see such things like on your everyday basis, man. Especially being in these inner cities. Okay, and that was a Noah type spirit, man. Brothers continue to mention that it was a Noah type spirit. All right, because of this scripture here, this is Genesis chapter 9, verse 1, and it reads, "And the Most High blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth." Okay, why did this have to be said, man? Because the flood came about, where Noah and his sons were saved, man. Okay, from the flood. All right, and what was Noah able to do? He was able to gather in the different creatures and animals. All right, two of every kind. All right, into that ark, so that the earth can still be replenished. All right, after the flood, post destruction. All right, verse 2. All right, this is how he did it. And this shows you the power of Noah, man. And we're gonna go back to that same ability, that same power. Okay, that same structure. All right, these animals are about to be subject to us. We don't even know how that feels on this side unless you just have a simple cat or dog. Imagine that being a tiger and a lion, man, a wolf. Okay, which is known on this side as wild animals. All right, they're going to be harmless in the kingdom of heaven. All right, verse 2, and it reads, "And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth." All right, it didn't just say or this or that one. No, it said every beast. All right, so every animal on earth, man, is going to fear an Israelite, man. All right, that's why it's so important to realize your nationality, your identity, all right, and your heritage according to the Bible, that you are Hebrew Israelites, for you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and you're going to have power. You're going to receive that power back in the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're just serving our temporary slavery on this side right now until prophecy is to be fulfilled. All right, remember that. Okay, so verse 2 again, "And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air. See, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered." Okay, so so think about your sharks, your whales, all right, your eagles. These animals that come off as predators, man. They're going to be fearful of Israel, of you Israelites, man, of the Israelites, I should say. All right, under Yahweh Shai, under Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and King David, man. All right, with the order. All right, we're gonna have power. This was gonna make the kingdom fun. We only have a small gist of that on this side, man. A small gist. Okay. It says, verse 3, it says, "Every moving thing that lives shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things." All right, and all these animals have their uses, man. They have their uses. Okay, so let's go to Isaiah chapter 11, where this is displayed through prophecy. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 11, I started verse Salaki. I started verse 4. Okay, and it reads, you know what? Let's start at verse 3. This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 3, and it reads, and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. Verse 4, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. All right, this being Yahweh Shai, man, this the prophecy of the kingdom. This chapter in this context is being the prophecy of the kingdom. Okay, and it's more on this. This is verse 5. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. Verse 6. All right, which goes right directly and correlates directly with the topic at hand. Verse 6, it reads, the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid. It says, in the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. All right. And who is the kingdom for? The Israelites. So who is this little child referring to? Israelite children, man. Okay. Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. Okay. Of the 12 tribes of Israel. God's chosen people. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, chosen people. Yahweh been the Heavenly Father's true name, and Yahweh Shai been his only begotten son's true name. All right. Verse 7. And the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. So the lion's gonna be turned into vegetarians in the kingdom. All right, the earth is gonna be replenished, man. It's gonna be completely different, man. All right, the world is upside down as we see it right now. It's turned upside down, thanks to the so-called white man, thanks to Esau Edom. But the Lord gave power to Esau Edom to do these such things. All right. So this is all still the Lord's doing. Don't get it misconstrued. All right. Verse 7 again, it reads, says, and the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. So ain't gonna be these animals ain't gonna be hunting down each other, killing each other, family, their bloodlines, generations. All right. They're gonna lie down together, man. Okay. This is gonna be something special to see. This is gonna be a sight to see. All right. This is going to be a sight to see, man. Verse 8, it goes more into it. It says, in the sucking child, little babies, man, it says, shall play on the hole of an asp, a snake. See? It says, and the winged child shall put his hand on a cockatrice den. All right. Verse 9, they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. See? And these animals are going to know within their spirit. They're going to like, oh, this is an Israelite. Okay, I am not to do this, but I am to obey. They're going to know these such things, man. We're going to have that power. It's going to be a whole nother level. All right. Even Esau doesn't have this power on this side unless he drugs these damn animals. That's all he does, man. Neuter them. Take their manhood, drug them up with all type, experimenting on them. That's all he's doing on this side, man. Wickedness, man. Sorcery. All right. That's all he does. But in the kingdom, man, it's going to be natural. Now, the spirituality is going to be on a whole nother level, man. These animals are truly going to obey. They're going to be harmless. And this is prophecy. That's part of prophecy. You see it right here. It clear as day within the scriptures of this chapter. Okay. So verse 10, it reads, and in that day, there shall be a root of Jesse. Yahweh says, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. Verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day, in these last days, as we speak right now, it reads, that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. Okay? The elect, man, the sincere believers, the select few of his people being the children of Israel, the Israelites. Okay, that are scattered all around the world. As the scripture will go into, it says, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. All right, so there go your Africa, there goes your Middle East, your Iranians, your Pakistan, all right, India, all right, from the islands of the sea, from all over the world, man. The Lord's about to recover and deliver his people, man, including you Israelite foreigners. All right. Israelites that scattered abroad all around the world. All right. Not just here in America, not just in South America, but no, all around the world. All right. Israelites are the number of the sand of the sea. All right. We cannot be numbered, man. Verse 12, and it says, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Okay? So the Lord's he's about to gather, man. Okay, he's about to gather his elect. He's about to gather the Israelites. Okay, starting with the preaching of this word. Okay, that's how he's doing the gathering right now, man. All right, but he's going to make it very known in these end times when he's bringing those chariots with along with angels to deliver the remnant, man, to deliver those select few that truly and sincerely believe in him. Okay, watch this happen, man. Okay. And let's go in another chapter of Isaiah, going just more further than the point, all right, that the animals will be harmless in the kingdom of heaven. The animals will be harmless in the kingdom of heaven. That's something fun to envision. You have to envision this within our minds. Okay? This is beautiful. All right, let's see. It says, it's Isaiah chapter 65. I started verse 23. It reads, they shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them. Verse 24, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. While they are yet speaking, I will hear. Verse 25, the wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the butlock, and dust shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, saith the Lord. And what's the Lord's holy mountain? All right. The Israelites, man. Israel, to Zion, Mount Zion. All right. Referring to that monument. Okay. We're the memorial for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That holy government. We're a separate nation among these other nations, man. He has us above the rest of the world. Okay. You know, let's get that with 2nd Esdras, man. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. 2nd Esdras chapter 7. All right, this is why the Lord is going to bring forth this power. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 7, verse 10. And it reads, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then he said unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. All right, the Israelites, the Yasha Allah, he Prince Power. We're the Israelites, man. We're the Lord's portion. Verse 11 it says, because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. All right. The Lord made this world for us. He made this world for the Israelites, for you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. We have to get that through our heads. We have to beat that into our people's head. Our people truly run away from leadership. They run away from power. They run away from prophecy. All right. But this is facts. This is true, and it's about to happen. All right. And people are going to be confused. They're going to be confounded. But at the end all be all Israel will be saved, man, through reincarnation, man. All right. Romans chapter 11, verse 26. All right. The reincarnation, man. Dude, these people are about to get delivered, you know. And people are going to be living it up in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Living it up. Let's get that Romans. All right. This must come out too, because in Isaiah it said it's going to recover the remnant. That's why you must believe in reincarnation for those that are destroyed on this side, or that are put to death on this side. Okay. Let's see, are going to come back through the loins of the remnant. That remnant that we just read about in Isaiah chapter 11. You're going to come back through the loins, all right, through the seed of the elect. So you're going to come back in a different body, okay, but same spirit. All right, so this is Revelation about a renewed spirit. And I'm going to get that as well. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 26. And it reads, and so all Israel shall be saved. And how is this possible? All right, the Bible is not the art of confusion. It doesn't contradict each other. You have to just break it down spiritually, man. Rightly divine the word of truth. And it says, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Jacob being representing the Israelites. Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All right, in Genesis chapter 32, verse 28. All right. Verse 27 says, for this is my covenant unto them, which is the agreement between the Israelites and the Lord, between the Israelites and Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, the true name of the Lord and his son. All right. It says, when I shall take away their sins. All right. So the Lord is also going to take away our sins in the kingdom. That's why I mentioned, that it's going to be a renewed spirit on us. It's going to be a renewed spirit, man. Okay. Let's get Revelation chapter 21, verse 5. I wanted to, let me see if I wanted to grab that within the blue letter. I did want to grab it within the blue letter. Let's get Revelation 21. All right. See? Look here. Blue letter is labeled what? The new heaven and earth. Okay? The new heaven. It's going to be a refreshed. So let's get Revelation 21, verse 5. We'll read it first. And it reads, he said in this chapter as well, along with Isaiah chapter 11 and Isaiah 65, this also goes to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, Revelation chapter 21, verse 5. And it reads, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. Okay, and let's get that word new. See, say, because he make all things new. All right, and harmless animals. That's gonna be that's gonna be a new thing in the earth, man. A refresh is gonna be that refreshing because that refreshment was taken away. Let's get in the Greek, okay? And in the Greek is kainos, as you see here, kainos. All right, in the definition, it goes into as respects form. It says recently made, fresh, recent, unused, unworn. As respects substance, it says of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. All right, and that's the thing, man. These harmless animals, that's unheard of, to just walk past a lion, walk past a a tiger, walk past animals or beasts that will be categorized as wild on this side right now, man, before the kingdom of heaven, while prophecy has yet to be fulfilled, while we're waiting upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're hastening that day. That's an unheard of, that's an uncommon thing. Okay? But that's why that refreshing is coming. He says he's going to make all things new. Yahweh said this himself. All right, he's going to make all things new. Okay, and this is going to be one of the few benefits to the kingdom of heaven. All right, one of the few, man, which will be harmless animals, and that's part of prophecy. That is part of prophecy, man. Okay, and that's one of the things we look forward to. We also, that's one of the minor things too, which truly isn't so minor. Okay, because it's not common. All right, but I think I ended off there. So Lord willing, this topic was edifying and exhorting for you sincere believers and you sincere listeners. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And the overseers tabernacle of David. Hey, Shalom, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Blah, blah, blah.